Welcome to the 15th episode of the Australian Sport Edition Show. Let's get it underway. This episode will share NRL and the new season of the Premiership season for the NRLW. Stay tuned for the AFLW, the Suncorp Super Netball to finish it all with the NBL1. So let's get straight and drive into it and non-stop. Here we go. We start off with round 17 result and 18 previews. Let's drive into round 17 result. That's it for the NRL. Now, there's so much to cover with the NRL as well. So game 1 with the Pandas and the Bulldogs. Well done to the Pandas taking the win over the Bulldogs. Both scoring. Wow, final score 8-6. Game 2, Sea Eagles and West Tigers. Well done to the Sea Eagles taking the win over West Tigers. Big winners to Sea Eagles with the final score 28-18. Game 3, Knights and the Raiders. Well done to the Raiders over the Knights holding the win. And it was just over the line, 22-18. Bang! Game 4, Broncos and the Warriors. Well done to their Broncos over the Warriors with final score 26-12. Game 5, Dragons and the Eels. Well done to the Dragons over the Eels, 34-20. We go to game 6 to the Dolphins over the Rovers, taking on the Rabbits. Well done to the Dolphins taking over the win over the Rabbits. The final score 50-28. Game 7, we got Storm and the Sharks taking head to head. Well done, Storm taking a nice win with 30-6. Big winners by Storm. And game 8, final game, Titans and the Cowboys. Well done to Cowboys. They're taking a win. And the final score, 30-24. And the team to have the week off was the Roosters. Enjoying the week off. Now we come to round 18 results. Wow, we got 5 games to share. Let's get straight into it. And then we get to round 19. Then, for the first round of the 2025-26 season of the opening round of the NRLW. Here we go. Bulldogs and the Broncos. Well done to the Broncos taking the mother win and taking a good win over the Bulldogs. We got 22-18. Raiders and the Dragons. And guess what? Well done to the Raiders taking a 28-24 over the Dragons. Game 3, Cowboys and Storm, and a nice win by Storm, 26-20 over the Cowboys. We got game 4, Roosters and the West Tigers. Well done to West Tigers holding and taking the win, 30-28 over the Roosters. Final game, game 5, Sea Roberts, and it was well done to Sea Eagles taking the win. It was over the Raiders, 30-12, and the teams have the week off for round 18 was the Knights, Tigers, Pandas, Sharks, Eels, Warriors, and the Dolphins. We come to previews and the round 19, here we go, Sharks and the Dolphins. I'm going with the Sharks was the win. Knights and Storms was the win. Dragons and the Roosters. Dragons to take the win. Cowboys and the Bulldogs to take the Bulldogs. Hope to get them back on the winning list. Warriors and the West Tigers. I'm going with the Warriors with the win. Game 6. Eels and the Pandas. Where's the Pandas with the win? Tigers and the Broncos. Well, Broncos with the win after they're having some really good performance. And the teams having the week off is the Sea Eagles, Robert, and the Raiders. We come to the 2025-26 season opening round 1 NRLW. We have 12 teams holding on with 6 games to share. With results, then we come to previews for round 2. Game 1, well done to the Sharks and the Eels. Well, that's it. The Sharks taking a big win, 18-16. Good start. Bulldogs and the Knights. Well done to the Bulldogs, taking a 26-12 over the Knights. Game 3. Where Broncos and the West Tigers and the Broncos too good, winning 8-4. Game 4, Raiders and the Dragons, and well done to the Dragons with the win over the Ravens. Final score, big winners, strong win, 36-14. We got Cowboys and the Titans and Cowboys, big winners over the Titans, 20-6. Final games, game Game 6, Roosters and the Warriors. Well done, Roosters, with the win. So, we done with round 1. All with those results, we come to the preview to round 2 for the NRLW. Game 1, West Tigers and the Bulldogs. I'm going with the Bulldogs to take the win. Riders and the Sharks, I'm going with the Riders to take the win. With the Dragons and the Roosters, with the Dragons with the win. Cowboys and the Knights, Cowboys with the win. Warriors and the Eels, Warriors with the win. Tigers and the Brokens, I'm going with Brokens with that win. All done with the NRLW Women's League as well by the NRLW for the first 2 rounds. Next time on the Australian Sports Edition show, we'll share round 3 and round 4 for the NRLW and NRL round 19 and round 20. With now time and change sports, we go to Suncorp Super Netball. We have round 13, then we'll share the preview of round 14 as well. We kicked off with round 13 results. We have 4 games to share. New South Wales Switch Sunshine Coast Lightning go head to head, and well done to Sunshine Coast Lightning taking a big win 71-70 over New South Wales Switch. Game 2. Adelaide Thunderbirds, Melbourne Marriotts. Well done, Adelaide Thunderbirds, big winners to keep on their final hopes alive. They're taking a 60-49. Game 3, Melbourne Phoenix, host Queensland Firebirds. It was a good effort to Queensland Firebirds, even then they're struggling a little bit, but there was too good for Melbourne Phoenix taking a big holding victory at home, 64-62 the final score. And Game 4, we've been waiting for the best game to last in the West. This was West Coast Fever and really take on Giants Netball, and well done to West Coast Fever to taking the win. Final score 73-56. Best team in the band. Then we go to the final round previews. Here we go. Game 1, Giants Netball and the Melbourne Marriotts, and I'm going with the Giants Netball to take the win. With Game 2, LA Thunderbirds and Sunshine Coast Lightning go head to head on a Saturday night. I'm going with the Thunderbirds and hope they take the win. And it should be a good one. Game 3, Queensland Firebirds, New South Wales Switch go head to head. New South Wales should take the win, and after that, all for defeat by 1 goal. And Game 4, final game, and for the remaining of the season, West Coast Fever versus Melbourne Phoenix. I am going with West Coast Fevers to claim the win, and all done and dusted. And like I said, next time on the Australian Sports Edition show, we'll share all the last round result and into the final series. Stay tuned, we may even add a very bonus episode for that. So, we now come to the final game and all the NBL Central news, and we got quite a few to share and quite a few rounds to share. So, this is going to be a very long, and hope you're all enjoying this so far. So, we do have the results for round 11 and 12, and we'll share previews for round 13, maybe even 14. If we have time. Well, we'll start with the women's competition, then men's competition as we normally do. So, we are split over the 2 weekends. One, we have 5 games in one game and 3 on the other. So 8 games over the weekend on the 21st and the 22nd of June. The games I'm going to share now is the 21st of June. The game 1 for the women's competition. Cert Savers, South Adelaide Pandas, went head to head, and well done to Cert Savers taking a win over South Adelaide Pandas, 90-56. Game 2, Woodsville Warriors, Forestville Eagles go head to head, and it was Forestville Eagles taking a nice win over Woodsville Warriors, 65-60. Game 3, Central District Lions versus North Adelaide Rockets. Well done to North Adelaide Rockets taking the win over Central District Lions, 76-61. Game 4, Salmon Tigers versus Eastern Marriotts. Well done to Salmon Tigers taking a really good win. They take a holding on 81-77. Game 5, West Adelaide Bearcats versus Norwood Flames. Well done to West Adelaide Bearcats taking the win over Norwood Flames, 96-86. We come to the men's competition. We're also played on the 21st of June with Game 1, West Adelaide Bearcats versus Norwood Flames. And well done to West Adelaide Bearcats taking a 106-96 over Norwood Flames. Game 2, Sturt Savers. South Adelaide Pandas go head-to-head. Well done to Sturt. Well done to South Adelaide Pandas taking a win over Sturt Savers, 97-85. We had Woodville Warriors versus Forestville Eagles. Well done to Forestville Eagles. Well done to Woodville Warriors taking the win over Forestville Eagles, 81-67. Game 4. Southern Tigers versus Eastern Marits. Well done to Eastern Marits, taking the win over Seven Tigers, 79 to 72. And Game 5, Central District Lions versus North Adelaide Rockets. Well done to Central District Lions, taking the win over North Adelaide Rockets, 120 to 87. We now come to all the games we'll play on only 3 games. So 6 games over 2 men's and women's competition. So the 22nd of June, here we go. The start of the women's competition. We have 3 games to share. Game 1, Northlands and Cert Stavers. Well done to Northlands, taking the win over Cert Stavers, 78 to 72. Game 2, Eastern Marits versus Woodsville Warriors. Well done to Woodsville Warriors, taking a win over Eastern Marits, 63 to 55. Game 3, North Adelaide Rockets versus Southern Tigers. Well done to North Adelaide Rockets, taking the win over Southern Tigers, 55 to 51. Well done. We come to the men's competition. Game 1, North Lanes versus Cert Sabres. Well done to Cert Sabres, taking the win over North Lanes. So that's it. Next game results. We had Eastern Marits Woodsville Warriors. Well done to Woodsville Warriors, taking a win over Eastern Marits, 76 to 75. 1 point victory. Well done. And game 3, North Adelaide Rockets versus Southern Tigers. Well done to North Adelaide Rockets, taking the win over Southern Tigers, 88 to 83. We come now to the round 12 results, and we get straight into it. Surely we'll do the women's competition as we normally do. Game 1, Eastern Marits and Cert Stavers. Well done to Cert Stavers with the win. A big thumping victory over Eastern Marits, 71 to 30. Game 2, Northlands, Forceville Eagles. Well done, Forceville Eagles, 84 to 81. And that was winner by Forceville Eagles over Northlands. Game 3, Woodville Warriors and South Adelaide Pandas. Well done, South Adelaide Pandas over Woodville. Over Woodville Warriors, 90 to 79. Game 4, North Adelaide Rockets, West Adelaide Bearcats. Well done to West Adelaide Bearcats, taking a win over North Adelaide Rockets, 74 to 65. And Southern Tigers, Central District Lions. Well done to Central District Lions, taking a win over Southern Tigers, 72 to 59. We come to the men's competition. Let's get straight into it. Northlands and Forceville Eagles go head-to-head. And Forceville Eagles taking a nice win over Northlands, 79 to 72. Game 2, Eastern Marits taking on Cert Sabres. And well done to Eastern Marits taking a win over Cert Sabres, 91 to 84. Game 3, Southern Tigers versus Central District Lions. Well done to Central District Lions taking the win over. Well done to Central District Lions taking the win over Southern Tigers, 89 to 75. And Game 4, North Adelaide Rockets versus West Adelaide Bearcats. Well done to West Adelaide Bearcats taking the win over North Adelaide Rockets, 92 to 84. And Game 5, Woodville Warriors and South Adelaide Pandas. Well done to South Adelaide Pandas taking the win, 95 to 93. A big win there. So next on the we'll share all round 13, 14 and 15 and the final round for all the results for the NBL1 2025 season. It all fits in, hopefully, with the finals for the NBL1 competition. Well, that is all we have for today. That is it. There's so much to cover for the NBL with the finals coming around the corner at the end of this month. That's what we're having. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time, stay tuned for all the latest sport around across Australia, as well very special episodes of the ladder mix. Well, the overall ladder coming soon. So I'm going to repeat that. That's all we have for today's episode. I hope you enjoy it. And stay tuned for all the latest sport around Australia. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you do enjoy this very special episode here on the BJ Show podcast. Stay tuned for all the Aussie Footy Show SANFL extra episode that's coming out very soon with the BJ Show's the Aussie Footy Show, BJ Show Footy Show, Part 1, Part 2. Your host BJ and your co-host Aidan Barry, as well. This episode will be your host BJ. Alright, thank you so much, and thank you much for your support. Alright, that's all for now. The BJ Show's out. Peace.